Hello and welcome back to Neon Abyss. It has been just a little bit since I've recorded, and this is actually the first time I'm recording something where I'm not going to end up bulk recording. It's right before I go to sleep, and I was like, I have some time to kill and I don't really have anything else to do, and I don't really want to do an Isaac run right now like I typically would. So this time, we're going to play... we're gonna play some of this. That sounds insane. Profit chip? Fuck yeah. Howard reactor. That's the anime I'm thinking of. I think I want to get this and this unlocked, just to say that I did. We got the worst blowing gum, and then we're gonna switch to alt side Ming. We're gonna have a good run. He needs to do pretty much anything, and that's okay. I would like to apologize for the quality of the past, the episode 38 and 39. I was really fed up and annoyed that shit got fucked, so that's why. But it's whatever. I mean, I'm fine. I'm not like upset about it actually. I just found it a little bit obnoxious that I had to go re-record a bunch of shit just because the files decided to get fucked. But it's whatever. And now we're here. And yeah, like I said, this is the first time I'm recording with not recording in bulk. And I'm just recording it in a little bit more chill fashion, because people are very much asleep in my house and have been for a little bit. I'm finishing my reading week now. I did not record nearly as much as I wanted to during reading week, but you know what I did do? I did catch up and get ahead on schoolwork, so that'll help in the long run. But I will say that there might be like a week or so in November or December where I miss some uploads just because I just didn't have the time to record because school's gonna ramp up and I work at a toy store and it is the season, you know? And that being said, don't expect me to do any like Christmas specials because I work at a toy store. My Christmas spirit is very much dead. Evil spare parts, I think, is when things blow up, they can generate something. Which is cool. Fucking Zoe, stop messaging me, please. But you know, it'll be fine. I think that I want to. I'm gonna need to scale ahead. Kill enough enemies, drop extra bombs. Very cool. I'm gonna want to bulk record a lot more things upcoming here that I normally wouldn't want to bulk record. That being said, the fact that Through the Ages is on hold is definitely helpful for that. Because that series does take a lot of time and a lot of effort to do because it's working with another person and it's a lot more editing than I normally put into some of the videos on the channel just because of what it is, you know? But whatever. Chance to drop extra keys when you're hit by an explosion. Okay. That being said, I do try to put a ton of effort into every video I upload just because I feel like it would be a disservice if I didn't. If I did. And I try to. And I'm trying to get better at commentating, and I'm trying to get better at everything I do. Once I finally get some more free time, I'll start working on some of the scripted content and some other longer form content that I've been wanting to make. That I just don't have the time to make, unfortunately. And we'll see what comes out of it, but now that needs to be opened. Very cool. Baby Blue Doctor is definitely something we're going to want to keep alive, and because of the worst chewing gum, we do have 2 jumps now because we have a pet. This one's doing pretty alright, honestly. We could go do the combat room. There's an argument to be made that the combat room is worth it. And honestly, I tend to agree. I think I want to go by Terry real quick. Yep. Just because Terry is a good fucking weapon. And we'll go open this. But yeah, so I apologize if this video is a little more, like, chill and I talk a little bit quieter than I normally do. It's solely just because I don't want to wake people up. That would make for a lot worse of a video if I have to pause and cut something out randomly because family comes in and they're like, hey, be quiet, stupid. And I'm like, ah, you're right, sorry. But we'll see. Hey, Luck of the King, upgrade your weapon, increase bullet velocity. Very cool. I think the upgrade your weapon stat's really cool because it affects every weapon differently. Like for instance, now this splits into 5 shots instead of just the normal 3. But you know, this run will be pretty spicy, and I think it'll be a fun time. I'm a little bit upset I don't get to buy evil parts, but it's fine. But it's fine. We're gonna fight McTucky here. Have a solid time. Let's talk about something a little bit, and mostly about kind of the direction I want to take the channel going forward. I want to do some changes to how I do content post Christmas and stuff, and where I actually have a little bit more time. And I think part of that comes from wanting to put out a little bit higher quality content while still keeping daily uploads, which is a little bit of a counter, a conflicting arrangement, I guess is the best way to put that. Because if you're uploading daily, you have to assure that you have videos that can go up daily, but you can't upload the highest quality of content because you need to be able to spend equal time on that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, spawn the instrument machines. The machine fails. Nice. So I think what I want to do is I want to have some scripted content show up here and there and work on like kind of my editing style. Something that I want to get done and ready is getting like an establishment on like TikTok or what the fuck? No. Or uploading like YouTube shorts or whatnot, just to kind of get myself out there a little bit more. I'm mad that that changed over. I didn't get to control that. That's annoying. I don't really want to do Violence Path. I could get the free item right now, but I don't want to. I want to do Wisdom. I'd very much prefer to do a Wisdom run. Iron Windmill's kind of sexy. So I want to get some of the scripted content worked on, and I don't know what I want that scripted content to be. I know there's like the big long scripted content that I'm working on, and I've talked about before, and that's still being worked on to some extent. And that's going to take a lot of editing and whatnot. So that's really just a passion project. But I'm not sure like what other scripted content I want to bring to the channel, whether it's like top 10 lists or more of a discussion based video where I do a little bit of research into something and I talk about it for like 10-20 minutes. I don't know, but I know I want to do some more of that going forwards. None of those are that good. Sag. So we'll see what we come up with. I'm very open to some of your guys' ideas. I would love to see what you guys want from the channel in some kind of scripted capacity. Whether that's you guys are like, oh, I want like top 10 favorite Isaac items, and then like me talking about that, or like here's why you should play Flunderies, and like make a video about that. That's actually not a bad video to make, and I probably should have made that, but is what it is. I'm not qualified enough to make that kind of Yu-Gi-Oh content. Anyway, I'm stupid. I'm very dumb. Up. But you know, I think I want to try and do some stuff like that. Maybe I talk about, maybe I do some like Genshin stuff or something along those lines. Maybe I do. Hey, yo. I like kind of have flight with all this jumping. Maybe it is worth it for me to fight Ares because of my multiple jumps. Maybe. I don't know. I just want to do more, you know? I want to make higher quality content. I want to make more content. An idea that I've been bouncing around in my head with myself, because I don't have a team. I wish I had a team. I wish I was successful enough that I could like have an editor and have like helpful script writers and whatnot, but I want to make higher quality content, and an idea that I was bouncing around with myself is like a YouTube sitcom ARG thing where I get Zoe to help me with writing, and I pay her adequately. I get like I direct or something, because that's something I want to do. I want to be able to direct. It's a field that I know isn't financial enough for me to pursue it. So I'm not pursuing that with school. I'm pursuing an education degree because that'll pay the bills, and that's the unfortunate part of this capitalist society that we live in, is that I don't get to live out dreams like that. I want to be able to produce like a show or a film or a short film or something, because that sounds really cool to me to make. It's not something that I think I'll ever be able to do without something jumping off, but I want to make I want to make something interesting. Hey, Persian Turban. This beautiful gem in the turban functions as a number of... Holy shit. That's a lot of crystal containers. But yeah, I want to be able to do that, and I think I have the skills and the ability to do it. I just don't have the resources to do it, which is the most frustrating part to me. Is that I believe in my ability to work with a team and like produce something special, produce like a fun sitcom or a fun short film. That has like ARG elements into it, and I feel like it could be really good because I know Zoe is an incredible writer. I have been complimented so many times on that. I have the ideas, and I think I have the skills to be able to execute those ideas. I just don't have the resources to actually execute them. And maybe that's part of having the skills, is having the connections and having the money to be able to do that. But I don't think it should be. Magical Bean. Recover all your hearts and increase your weapon's range. Well, that doesn't super help, but it is what it is. And who knows? Maybe I'm talking up my ass right now, and in 2-3 years, something will have made it big, and I'll be able to finally produce this in the way that I want to. And I won't. I'll realize that I don't have that talent, but I think I do. I think I do have the talent to produce something special. I think I have the talent to make a TV show of some kind, whether that's an actual modern, like classic TV show, or something just on YouTube, or something that debuts on Twitch in some kind of way. But I want to. That kind of creation and that kind of ability to create has always been something I want to do, but I lack both the money, I lack the crucial resources, I lack everything like that to be able to make it. And that breaks my heart. That really does break my heart. Because I think it'd be really fun to do on top of it. Like, I think it'd be really fun to, like, sit down with the team for a day, come up with, like, a storyboard and how everything's gonna be. Get, like, a bunch of my friends together that can do it and perform in it. And just make something that we're all proud of at the end of the day. And who knows? Like I said, who knows if I'd actually be able to pull it off. But if I was able to put the time into it and put the resources into it, I really, really, truly believe I could get something special out of it. I really think that me and my friends could make something beautiful. Because like I said, Zoe is an incredible scriptwriter. So is my friend, like my friend Curtis and my friend Ned can come up with some incredible ideas. Dunin and Ned as well have like, we're big into ARGs, so we know what works and we know what's failed, so we know how to evolve and adapt and make our own thing and something like that. And I just wish I could. I just wish I could. But like, don't take this as me being like, oh, you should like pity me and give me money. I don't want that. I do YouTube and Twitch for fun because I like the idea of creating things, and it's what I can do. It's what I can do right now in my position with what little financial resources I have and with what little like time I actually have. I can create, and hopefully to somebody it makes you smile. That is my ultimate goal with what I do on YouTube. Is I want people to smile. And whether that sounds cheesy or whatever, I don't care. It's true. I want to make people smile. We're gonna do something. I don't know. I should do violence. It's true. I have all the crystals though, and it feels really bad. But I just want to make someone smile, even if it's one person who stumbled across me, like doom scrolling through YouTube trying to find something interesting, and they click on my video, and it cheers them up. That's enough for me. That is why I do YouTube, because I think about the people that I watched when I was like high school, middle school, even though that wasn't that long ago, who I watched solely because they made me smile. And I want to be that for somebody. I want to be the content that someone needs on a bad day. And maybe this video is not that video because I'm kind of just like talking out my ass about like something that I'm doomsaying about, that I know I don't have the resources and the time to make, and like, oh, I'm sad about it. I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad at the ability that I can't do it. I'm sad because I think it would be a good idea, and I want to be able to do it, and I don't have the time to do it. And that's truthfully why I'm sad. But I don't even think sad is the right word either. I think saying that it's sad is kind of misleading because I'm not upset, you know? If I was upset that I wasn't doing it, I'd be like trying to push it even further to be able to do it. Like just the center one will explode. That's cool. Excusez-moi. But I also think, and this is important, that there are a ton of people with the same thoughts and the same ideas, and I know what I want to do isn't special. I know what I want to do is people are doing and they're going to school for, everything like that. They're trying to live out their dreams, and I respect those people, but I fear that it'll hurt more if I did school for it and I go nowhere, right? And that's like, I'm huge into graphic design as well. I wish I could just sit down for hours and like design shit all day and like do actual schooling for it. But again, for that reason, I didn't want to go to school for it because I was worried it was going to kill my passion. And I feel like I was kind of right. I'm a big history nerd, and being able to go to school for history is really fun. But having to like sit down and write papers for stuff that I like is a lot harder than writing papers for something that I don't really care about. Like I'm a huge Cold War nerd, and I'm writing my first Cold War paper this year. My 3rd year of university, I'm writing my first Cold War paper, despite me being a huge Cold War nerd. Just because I would rather have written another paper that I knew I could better research and better write in the little time that I had to do it. And you can call that stupid, and you might be right. But I think it's the right thing to do sometimes. It's not to do the paper that you want to write, but the paper that you know you can write. And like there's arguments and there's ways to go either way. What the fuck is this? Destroyer? This is also new. Pumpkinhead. I've had that and I've had that. Those are 2 very good weapons. I think I want to take this because I like Terry. Okay. But I think that going forwards, let's bring this back around. I want to make higher quality content. So I'm going to try and find a way to integrate some higher quality content into the videos. Whether it's just like a more well-edited top 10 video or something a little bit more like scripted and whatever. I want to do that. I want to kind of ease into it. And you know what? Top 10 videos do well on YouTube as well. And that's a kind of byproduct of them being like easier to edit and whatnot. But you know, it's something I want to think about. And you know what? If you want to support me right now, you'll notice I don't have any way for you guys to give me money on YouTube because, like I said, it's not something I'm doing for money right now. It's something I'm doing for a passion. I'm not trying to do this full time. I'm aware that doing it full time will probably hurt for me. I wish I could. I think it would be really fun, but then I'd be doing stuff like what I've described that I wanted to do. I would not be doing gameplay videos, probably. Who knows? I might. You know, gameplay videos are really fun for me to do as well. It lets me play a lot of the games I really enjoy, and it lets me show off some games that I think are really cool. But time you use a key, there's a chance to drop extra eggs. Fun. But I think truthfully, I would be doing the content that I've described to you, because I'd be making higher quality content. I'd be trying to do shows. I'd be trying to do stuff like that. And I know that's not something that works on YouTube. I know that era of YouTube is long gone. Fuck. That era of YouTube is gone. Skits are gone. And that's a little upsetting. But it is what it is, you know? I can't fault YouTube for changing, and I can't fault people for changing. It is what it is. Times change. Time moves on. And it is what it is. But it doesn't mean that can't be upset about it, right? Bring him back again. Look, honestly, if I just keep like recycling Dr. Blue Man, it's kind of slaps. It's really nice. Because every time he dies, then I just get more shields, which is nice. Alright, well, I think I've like completely bungled this run in terms of this bar down here. I don't fucking know what's going on. Johnny got a vitals. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever fought Johnny. I've only ever fought Kimmy. That's fine. Hey, shields and extra bullet. Nice. Nice. What else? I've kind of expended my point on that. But like, okay, let me finish actually my thought of what you guys can do to support me. Just subscribe. Subscribe to me on the channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. All those links are in the description of the video. I don't shill a lot. If you notice, in most videos, I don't say that. But I feel like I kind of have to more. But it's whatever. Like I said, I don't really care. I would appreciate it if you did. It would mean a lot to me, especially if these videos make you smile. And I know you probably already have, if they do, and I appreciate that. I am incredibly thankful. And we'll I hope that you guys stick with me, and hopefully eventually see the dream become a reality. Of higher quality content coming to the channel, and the creation of like a sitcom ARG short thing, whatever I make, you know. Egg. Oh, Rogue's Badge sucks, but other one kind of sucks a little bit more. Bop, bop, bop. I am too fast. Very cool. Let's go back to this room. I can just like hover fly over it. Why am I doing it like this? I have so many pets. Pick up. I kind of need Big Daddy so that I become immune to things. I just realized that like that conversation took up a majority of this video. It's amazing how I could like talk out my ass about something like I'm truly passionate about, huh? Whatever. Whatever. Ooh, more please. Extra bullets per shot. Bam. Athena token. Bam. Would love to find my shop. Phew. Yay. Pogging. Let's see. What else can I talk about for the rest of this episode? Probably nothing. I should probably save some ideas for like the next episode and whatnot, and mini motorways. Typically, what I just talked about would have been talked about in a mini motorways episode, but I realized mini motorways is really hard to do that, because it's a game that challenges my very tiny, small idiot brain, my very Oompa Loompa brain. Starburst, funny. But you know what? I don't really care. Let me in. First try? Pen. Egg. Gem. Let's go to this room. Watch. It'll be something good. It's just a fucking room full of shit. I mean, it could be good. Yeah. Alright, let's go fight the guy, the man, the myth, the dude, the power, the ultimate supreme, Taco Bell. You know? Let's go in here. Let's do this room, because I think it'd be a good idea. I love the fact that I have like 19 jumps. It's very funny. Oh. Okay. Did not expect to get that. Ow. I should not go into this room. I should not try to blow those up. That is just a method of suicide. Argus, God of Darknet. I cannot believe I talked out my ass like that for this long, and I haven't died in this game. I'm not good at Neon Abyss, which is why I kind of tend to strictly like focus on like talking about the game, because that way I'm more focused on what's going on in the game. But I've done incredibly well by not focusing on the game. So maybe that's the trick, is I shouldn't focus on the game, and I do better. Nice. I still really would like to get Big Daddy. Big Daddy would be kind of spicy. Because otherwise I might just end up murdering myself. Egg. Ow. That's unfortunate. That was really, really bad damage. Up, 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 up. Super logo. Pog. Let's teleport down here. Thank you for the hearts. Much appreciated. First try? Lost champ? Hey! Okay, meditation. We'll do one. We'll do one. I believe. Da, 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 da. Pogging. Drop an extra bomb if you hatch an empty egg. Pog. Shout out to that. I can do this. I forgot that I essentially have flight. I have flight in every way that isn't actually having flight. You know? I just need to not kill myself. I think that's my biggest fear right now is blowing myself to smithereens. And that's how this run is going to end. I want that to be known now. I will be blowing myself to smithereens. By complete accident. And I need to not do that, because I need to be able to get to Cursed Athena. Which is easier said than done, to be fair. Fuck. Fuck. Just won't even touch the ground here. Eat shit. Fuck. Golden Fist does absolutely nothing for me, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. I can't unfortunately fly, quote unquote, through there. I do have flight as well on demand, thanks to the effect of Terry. But I think I'll probably save that for the Hal boss fight, is when I'd probably use that the most effectively. Although I'm not sure exactly how much flight would really help with the Hal fight. I guess it's like a better range of motion. But who knows? Ow. I might just fucking like die on the way there. I've said this already, but I think I'm my biggest weakness right now. Bop 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 bop. Ow. 8 ball. Nice. I'm at 1 heart. I will die. Uh-oh. There I go. Damn it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I know it was a little bit different in terms of both how I commentated, how this episode was like kind of brought, but you know what? I think it turned out pretty all right, and I hope that you guys can kind of see my vision for the future. Let's get Hunter Queen unlocked. And we're going to do the next run on Ming. Or this guy. What's his name? Zach. We're going to do the next run on Zach. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.